Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the seed dormancy and photoperiodism. So first discuss about the seed dormancy. Dear students, the seedlings comes out from the seeds. A seed generally may remain viable and unable to germinate or grow for the several reasons. So these reasons are in external conditions or internal conditions. The best internal conditions are here. The seed of the embryo is reached to the morphologically maturity capable of germinate, especially in Ranunculataceae family members. Only these seeds is germinate will be time. Only one of the will be time. Only these seeds are germinate. After several days, so many seed physiologists to be suggested in those of two terms. So one term is quiescence, second term is dormancy. One term is quiescence, second term is dormancy. Now let us discuss about the what is meaning of quiescence and what is the meaning of dormancy. Now quiescence is a condition of seed where it cannot germinate due to lack of favorable external conditions. That is called quiescence. Quiescence is a condition of seed where it cannot germinate. So those seeds is always not germinate. Why? Because due to lack of favorable external conditions, such as lack of temperature, lack of light, lack of atmosphere, lack of water, lack of oxygen. So these are the external conditions, that is quiescence. Okay, now once again, quiescence is a condition of seed where it cannot germinate. Why? Because due to lack of or absence of favorable external conditions. Those favorable external conditions, that is absence of water, absence of oxygen, absence of temperature, absence of moisture, and absence of atmosphere, do not contain certain atmosphere, certain temperature, certain light, certain water, certain oxygen. Next, coming to dormancy. So dear students, dormancy is a condition of seed where it fails to always germinate. Why? Because due to lack of favorable internal conditions. So lack of favorable internal conditions such as, so internally the seed containing embryo, this embryo do not reach, is always morphologically maturity capable to germinate or to grow, and another one, the seed internally containing hard seed coat. These are the internal conditions. Okay, now dormancy is a condition of seed where it fails to always germinate due to lack of favorable internal conditions. So internal factors are also, embryo do not reach, is always morphologically mature of capable of germination or growth, and the seed containing hard seed coat. This hard seed coat is not receiving of oxygen and water. So this seed is always failed to germinate. is always to be dormancy condition. Okay now. So dormancy is due to hard seed coats. So dormancy is due to hard seed coats mainly. Why? Because dormancy is always containing seeds. Those seeds is always will not be germinate. Why? Because dormancy is due to always hard seed coat. Okay now. Dormancy is due to hard seed coats. Is also found in Fabaceae family. Is also found in Fabaceae family, such as red gram and also black gram and also garden pea seeds is always containing hard seed coats. Okay now, to be observed red gram seeds, to be observed black gram seeds, to be observed green gram seeds, and to be observed pea seeds. So the seeds is always surrounded by hard seed coat, especially in Fabaceae family members. Okay now, dormancy is due to hard seed coats is found in Fabaceae family. Fabaceae family members such as mainly red gram seeds, black gram seeds, green gram seeds, as well as pea seeds. So in those hard seed coats is always prevent uptake of water and oxygen. So in this time, this dormancy can be broken by scarification. So hard seed coat of dormancy is always broken by scarification. Scarification means, so these hard seed coats is always ruptured and weaked. That is named scarification. Okay now, dormancy is due to hard seed coats is also found in Fabaceae family members. This hard seed coats prevent uptake of oxygen and water. So this seed is not taken up water and oxygen, so is always not germinated. Why? Because not availability oxygen and not availability water. So this dormancy can be broken by scarification. Scarification by means the hard seed coat is always ruptured or weaked. That is called scarification. Hard seed coats of Fabaceae family members fruits is always ruptured or weaked. That is called scarification. Or the hard seed coats is always ruptured or weaked. That is called scarification. Or this dormancy can be broken by scarification. So some of the seeds are here. That is polygonum seeds. Polygonum seeds do not germinate till they are exposed to low temperatures. So polygonum seeds do not germinate till they are exposed to low temperatures and low moistures to be applied for the few weeks to months. Then after to be germinate. Polygonum seeds do not germinate till they are exposed to low temperatures. And low moistures for apply in the for weeks and months. Few weeks and months. And tomato seeds become dormancy due to chemicals. Tomato seeds is always dormancy condition. Why? Because containing chemical components. Those prevent of chemical compounds, then will be germinate of the tomato seeds. Tomato seeds become dormancy due to chemical compounds. So this dormancy can be broken by stratification. Or free chilling. Some plants of the layering seeds during winter due to layers of moist sand and peats, that is called stratification or pre-chilling. Some plant seeds or layering of the seeds during winter condition. So layers of the moist sand and peats, moist sand and peats. So this dormancy is broken by stratification. This dormancy can be broken by stratification or free chilling. One is quiescence, second one is dormancy, and dormancy can be broken by two steps. One is scarification, second one is stratification. Scarification means the odd seed course is always broken by rupture and weakened, that is called scarification. Stratification by means in some plant seed layers, especially during winter season, is always layers of moist sand and feeds, that is called stratification or free chilling. So this is about the seed dormancy. Next, coming to photoperiodism. In the presence of sunlight during daytime and nighttime. Okay, now photoperiodism. So what is meaning of photoperiodism? Now the response of plants to length of day periods, that is known as photoperiodism. The response of plants to lengths of day periods, that is known as photoperiodism. Measure the duration of exposure to light, that is critical duration. Measure the duration of exposure to light or critical duration to induce flowering. Based on the three types of plants are here. One is long day plants, second one is short day plants, third one is day neutral plants. Okay, now based on the measure the duration of exposure to light or critical duration, then after to induce flowering, the plants are namely three types. First one is long day plants. So long day plants need light exposure above the critical duration. Critical duration between of the time evening 4 above the critical duration 4 o'clock, below the critical duration 4 to 10. Okay, now long day plants need light exposure, very essential. Light between of the 11 to 4 o'clock, daytime. Okay, now long day plants need light exposure above the critical duration, that is called long day plants. Given the example for here, spinach and maize. Short day plants need light exposure below the critical period, early morning session, morning 6 to 9. So especially xanthium, rice, strawberry and bryophyllum. Short day plant need light exposure below the critical period. Given the example for here, xanthium, rice, strawberry and bryophyllum. So third plant are here day neutral plants. So this day neutral plants do not show any correlation between exposure to light and flowering. Not depend upon to the exposure to light, and also not depend upon to the flowering. So day neutral plants do not show any correlation between exposure to light and flowering. That is day neutral plants. Given the example for here, sunflower and tomato. Sunflower and tomato not depend upon to the exposure to light. Any time to be flowering. Any time to be flowering. These are called day neutral plants. Day neutral plants. In those plants are flowering daytime as well as night time. Daytime as well as night time. Daytime as well as night time. Okay now. Some of the plants flowering only daytime. Some of the plants flowering only night time. Some of the plants flowering only daytime. That is long day. Some of the plants are flowering only daytime. That is long day. Some of the plants are flowering only night time. That is short day. Day neutral. Some of the plants are flowering daytime or night time. There is no certain period of the time. Is always flowering. Any period of the time. Daytime or night time. Okay now. This is about the photoperiodism. So overall this is about the short notes on seed dormancy and short notes on photoperiodism. Okay now. Thank you.